Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I welcome you once again to Shito's Mathematics Coaching Program. I hope you are doing well. By the special grace of God today, so this lesson is taking another form of what? Of action. Actually, we are still on uh, exponential equation, but today's own is different entirely from what we've been doing so far. So today, we're going to look at an exponential equation with without without the lowest common base. What do I mean by lowest common base? So let's look at this. Let's say I have this exponential equation. So this one is with lowest common base. So what do I mean by lowest common base? You look at this left hand side, look at the right hand side. You see that the A here is called base. A is also what? Is also base here. So now from the left and the right hand side, we can see that the base are the same. The base are the same. So since the two bases are the same, it means the exponents will be equal. And this is what we've been doing so far. I don't know, are you getting what I'm saying? So this is what we've been doing so far. So today now, so we're now going to look at a to power x equals to this b to power y. You can see this is what? With no or without LCB. I mean, you can see. Look at this A, this is B. The base here is A, and the base here is what? Is B. You can see that the two bases are different. They are not equal. So now, how are we going to solve that? So now, this can never be x equals to what? Equals to y. That is, x cannot be equals to y here, in this case. So this is taking another form of solving entirely. And this is the problem our students have been facing because the rudiments and the understanding of this is not known to them. That is the reason why they are failing. So now, I'm bringing this to you, to your hearing, to your seeing, so that you see that mathematics is what? Is real. It's not an assumption here. It is very, very real. So now, look at this. How are we going to solve it? So I have this question up here, this to solve. And we are solving for the value of x. That is, we are solving for x because x is our variable there. It's unknown. So now, how are we going to solve this? So now, as I was saying, so let's solve this. This is the equation given to us. Let's have to solve this. So you can see here, our x here is what? Is a variable that is to look for, to be known. So now what are we going to do? So you can see that the base, this is the lowest base are not equal, they are different entirely. So we have 2 here, we have 3 here. So how are we going to solve this? So now to solve this one is very simple. You just apply or you adopt the principle of logarithm. So now what are you going to use here? Look at this. You have log a to power 2 base 10 automatically from the log that we have. Okay, let's be general. That is, we have this. Automatically this will be x log a base b. That is, the power here will multiply the entire log. That is it. So we are going to use the idea here. So now using the idea, we have log, that is, we introduce log, that is log of what? Log of base 10. Let me say it. Log of base 10. That is natural log. We call it natural log. I'm getting it. So now from here we have what? We have when you introduce log x minus 1 equals to log 3x plus 1. If you like, you can put the base. If you like, don't put it. So as it is now, you are right. It's not necessary you put the base. But if it is other base, you put it. But since it's what is natural log, so you don't need to put the base 10. But if you want it, you can still put. I don't know, are you getting what I'm saying? So now from here. So how are we going to do? So we apply this rule here. This is the power. Then the power we multiply. That is x minus 1 log 2 equals to x plus 1 log what? Log 3. That is natural log of 3. So now, what's the next thing to do here? So we are trying to make this thing separable. I mean, separable means as in to collect the right hand, that is the x terms, let it be on one side, and the log of number also to be on the other side. So to do that, so we are going to use the operation division. So operation division is what we are going to use here, because in mathematics we also have our own our own tools to use, because other professions they have their own tool, understand? But our own, to facilitate our work, to make it more easier, so we use our basic operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. Those are the basic operations we use here as a mathematician. So we are going to use division here. Yes, division. So now from here you try to divide through, that is both sides, by x plus 1 and what? X plus 1 multiplied by what? Log 2. That is x plus 1 log 2, x plus 1 log 2. So if you see from here, you'll see that log 2, we cancel log 2. You don't need to cancel, because if you are cancelling, it will make your work to be what? To be rough. Understand? And most or some examiners or some examiners, they don't like cancelling. Understand? You make your work to be what? To be neat. Understand? Make your work to be neat so that there won't be any problem in your work. So they will not be saying, this is what you're supposed to write here, or you are writing and writing. I get what I'm saying. So now from here, so you see that this we cancel this and this we cancel this. So the result, so this will result to x minus 1, x plus 1 equals to log 3 over log 2. Are you getting it? So now you can see we have a separate what? We have a separate what is it called? Separate families. Yes, families of x and this family of what? Of log. Are you getting it? So I heard you, if you have this kind of calculator, we call it Casio. So it is better you find one. Understand? If you don't have, so ask your friend so that you'll be able to use it here to make our work more easier. Or if you want to use fourth table, you can use it also. So now here, I have my own here. So I want to know log of 3 and log of 2. So log of 3. So log of 3. So this is log of 3 is 0.4771. If you look at it, when you press it, if you look at this, you can see that their numbers are, as in they are very long. But I just decided to make it what? To make it stop here. That is, I round it up, or I approximated it to 4 decimal place, so that you have what? You have a good result. So now over log of base 2, log of base 2, natural log of base 2, natural log of base 2 will be 0.3010. Understand? So now by doing that, so we have what? We have 0. We're now trying to divide this one further. What do we have? We have what? We have this one. We have x minus 1, x plus 1 equals to, this divided by this, we have 1.5850. You understand? So now, so far this is in fractional form, and this is not. You now try to write the right hand side in fractional form, that is over 1. It doesn't change anything. Understand? We are still on the way. So now from here, so what are you going to do? We can see we have made the two sides to be what? To be a fraction. So what are you going to do now? So we want this one to be in a linear form. All these fractions, you don't want to see it again. Definitely, you are going to look for the LCM of 1 and x plus 1. Therefore, the LCM of 1 and x plus 1 will be the product of them. I mean, the product of this and this. Definitely, the product of this and this is what? X plus 1. You now multiply it through this so that you have your what? You have this equation in linear form. So, are you going to do it? You have x minus 1 equals to 1.5850. That is this times this x. I'm trying to open the bracket, and this times this, we have what? Plus 1.5850. Are you getting what I'm saying? Are you following? Okay. So now from here, we have x minus 1 equals to, okay, don't let us waste much of our time here again. So from here, try to bring this one to this side. If you bring this one to this side, this will be x minus. So we have minus 0.585 x plus. This one will come to this side. That is, we are trying to, that is x will be equals to. So we are trying to take this minus 1 to the other side. We have what we have. What are we going to have? We are going to have minus 1 to this side. We are going to have 2.5850. 2.850. So now, what are we going to do now? So we try to divide, because we want to make x the several formula. It's x we are looking for. Definitely, x will be equals to something. So definitely, you do away with this. That is minus 0.585. You do away with this. So how are you going to do it? So you try to divide. Understand? You divide through by this and by z minus 0.585. That is, we have x to be equals to 2.5850. That is minus, this is minus 0.585. So now, what is the answer? So if you try to press your calculator, you have 2.5850 divided by 0.585. What do we have? So we have minus 4.41 approximately to 2 decimal place. So now that is the solution to what? That is the solution to our problem given to us. So if there are any question that you want to ask, do not hesitate to comment and to ask me. Do not hesitate to ask me. Rather, yes, do not hesitate to ask me. Okay, so that is what I have for you. And please, my people, understand, my good people, please don't feel don't feel discouraged. Please try to like this and share to other people to see what we are doing here, because I know definitely this will actually change many people's mind. And this, for those that want to write the exam, WAEC, please make sure you take this thing very serious. So I'll still remain myself, Shitu Muhammad Alamin. So thank you so much. I appreciate you. So this is where we are going to stop today. So we meet some other time. Bye.